Greetings from New York. I'm Sanda Ojiambo, the CEO and Executive Director of the United Nations Global Compact. It is a pleasure to speak to you today. Let me begin by greeting our Global Compact network in Portugal and wishing you every success with the Responsible Business Week. I would like to take a few moments to talk about a responsibility that we all share, a responsibility to join the fight against climate change. Portugal has shown ambition in taking on that fight through decisive strategies like the Carbon Neutrality Roadmap, which envisions a carbon-neutral economy by 2050. The private sector also has a central role to play in climate action. This is true for businesses of all sizes, from multinational corporations to small and medium-sized enterprises. It is certainly true for more than 11,000 companies and 3,000 non-business participants that have joined the UN Global Compact in the past 20 years. All these participants have made a commitment to adopt responsible policies under our 10 principles for human rights, labor, the environment, and anti-corruption. By embracing these principles, they are also actively supporting the drive to achieve the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. And while the world has taken great strides towards some of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, sadly, progress on others has stalled or even reversed. But one thing is certain: we simply cannot afford to hit pause on tackling the climate emergency and its irreversible impact on people and planet. At the same time, however, we confront a global pandemic that is devastating lives and livelihoods, disrupting supply chains, deepening inequalities, and undoing our work on sustainability. In response to this dual crisis, UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres is urging governments to work together for a green recovery from the impact of COVID-19, an accelerated transition to a clean energy future. Responsible companies are already working towards such a recovery. So far, more than 300 have joined one especially dynamic effort, the Business Ambition for 1.5 degrees. In the lead up to the COP26 climate conference next year, this campaign invites visionary leaders to commit their companies to science-based emission targets aligned with limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees and reaching net zero emissions. Business Ambition for 1.5 is led by the Science Based Targets Initiative in close partnership with the UN Global Compact and the We Mean Business Coalition. The campaign is backed by a broad coalition of businesses, governments, NGOs, and the UN. But now we need the number of companies involved to swell from hundreds to thousands, and fast. What we do not need is a false choice between a livable planet and a healthy global economy. On the contrary, taking climate action is the best way to build more resilient businesses, communities, and societies. Around the world, ambitious corporate leaders are sending strong market signals by scaling innovations up and carbon emissions down. They are aligning business strategies with a 1.5 degree pathway, not only because it is good for the environment, but because it is good for business. At this historic moment, I urge you to join Business Ambition for 1.5. We truly can recover better together. I'm confident that we will. The UN Global Compact is here to work with you, side by side, in the business of uniting business for a better world. Thank you.